Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. How are you today? I am here with a flip through of my latest junk journal. This one was unplanned, and I mean that sincerely. I came up here to my studio area and was looking in my stash for something. I saw this old game on one of the shelves, and I just wanted to look inside at the the game pieces to see if there was something I could use. And I just, came across this box part where it's just looks like old leather, but it's not. It's cardboard. So you've probably seen these old bring this up a little bit. You've probably seen these old games at thrift stores and estate sales and all that stuff. I have a couple of them, and I don't know. I thought, what a neat cover that would make. And then I just started going. I didn't plan this at all. It has there's no digital, well, yes there is. I take that back. There's some printables, but they are from, let me see, Creative Fabrica. They are not from Etsy. So there wasn't any theme or thought put into this. I just kind of started creating. I liked the way this cover turned out, and I wanted to do, I had to do either a regular spine and attach that, and I thought, why not just do one of these, the 3 rings, and I kind of did them to look grungy and rusty. So yeah, long story, long introduction, but that's how this journal came about. It's kind of a vintage vibe, obviously a vintage grungy vibe, but it has a loose bird theme. And I know that's weird because I just did a bird journal, but this kind of just, I was using some of these printables from, like I said, from Creative Fabrica that I thought would look good with this vibe I had going on. So let's take a look. It is approximately 8 inches tall, 5.5 wide. The usual. I have these little grocery sack bag handles on here for fun. Did a little collaging on the front of this. On the inside, did some, there's a cloth pocket. There's some grungy dictionary page on there that I glued it down and ripped some off, so it gave it that grungy edge. Here is just a journal card. And this little guy is wood. I made a little wood tag. Well, there was a wood tag. I didn't make the wood tag. I just decorated the wood tag. So I stuck that in there. Like I said, these are from Creative Fabrica. Beautiful set. I can put that link down in the description if you're interested. So it's bird cages, and there's birds in here too. So it's kind of loosely bird related, but just vintagey, This is a pocket, an old photo I made into a pocket. Did some Tim Holtz paper dolls, scratch them up a little bit and distress them for a large tag for that pocket. Some of my coffee dyed paper, and we have a piece of paper sack with a tag for a pocket. And then this was fun. This is I decided to try my hand on this little the ID cards that everybody's been doing. I just kind of did my own thing. This is just basically a piece of file folder, like this. Just kind of cut that. Did some stamping, made a little pocket here, used that little picture, lots of stamping. And so that's in that pocket. Little dangle here. Another wooden tag, just did with some various things on there. Here's another piece from that. Well, this was definitely from Creative Fabrica. It's not the same kit as the bird cage. This is a different one. Grungy lace, I think it is. but I just felt like it all kind of tied in together. This is a belly band with a 5x7. It's cut down a little bit, but this was a 5x7 index card that I coffee dyed. Just put a tab on the top, so that slides right in there. Another paper sack page with a little cutout old suitcase on there. Here's another pocket with another, just a grungy, fun, mixed media kind of tag. A little pocket on the front. Some odds and ends in there. I put several pieces of this tracing paper. Did some stitching on the side. Here is one of the bird printables from Creative Fabrica. She is the same one that does the bird cages. They're just two different kits. Another little pocket here, a little dangle that says notes. There's one of the birds. Here is a tag I did. I just put one of my vintage playing cards and folded it over just for fun. A couple little tags and tickets in that. Another piece of tracing paper with a little tab here. Here is a lady in one of those specimen, whatever you call them, and a little ticket in there. Here is one of the bird cages. Here is one of those hidden paper clips from the video yesterday, and I just stuck a little tag in there on this side. This side doesn't have anything. Did a little coffee stained fabric with a little stamp on it and used that for a little teeny pocket. She's got like a little bookmark, some tickets, a little stamping. Here is a tag made into a pocket. I kind of like doing that. It's fun. Did some ink on that. This is, yeah, I think that's what that was. Here's just some folded up coffee dyed paper of mine. Here is a belly band with this cute little notepad, like a little notebook. I like to include some of those in my journals. They're fun. So stuck that in there. A little tab with an 8 on it. There's a bulb pin for you to hang something from. Some open space for journaling. There's a different page from, I'm going to try to remember where I got that one. I am not sure. Anyway, here's just a journaling card stuck into that. Little tab on the side. It's got some lace sewn on, and it wants to slide out. Yeah, same Creative Fabrica page. Another tracing paper. This is white, which, you know, that's not what I usually do, but I wanted to include some watercolor paper. And so this is a piece of watercolor paper. You could do some watercoloring on there. So I thought that was nice to just give you that option. Another one of the bird cage pages, and some more space, both sides to journal on or add your own touch. This is another sack page with a stamp with a bird on there, and some of my little vintage measuring tape on there. There's a little pocket here, another bird, 3x5 card. Here is another one of the hidden paper clips. I just stuck one of my little tags up there. Leave it sticking out. This is a really pretty image of another one of those birds. But it's fun to leave that stick out. It just leaves a little interest on the side. Here's the other side of the paper clip. Put a little postcard there. Another bird. This is another piece of watercolor paper. If you see on the other side, it's white. I just did some stuff on here. I just kind of watercolored on the back, stamped it, and did 2 birds there. Put a little tab on it. So the other side's all yours. Another bird cage. Here I did an envelope, and I stuck the flap here so that it's a tuck spot. Stamped a bird, and then on this side did a little bird mixed media on here. This opens up, and this is a little card. It's empty or blank. And I just stamped a couple birds on the front. I don't know why I went with some more birds other than I liked the bird pages that I had from Creative Fabrica. So I decided to go ahead and add some birds. So like I said, this wasn't planned this way, but it just evolved. Another one of my coffee dyed pages with some lace and a stamp. And then I have just an envelope, big envelope here with a little tag as a tuck spot. And then there's some coffee dyed paper in there, a little tab there that we made several videos ago. Here is another page with a tag for a pocket. Did a lot of mixed media stuff there, collaging, and then put a bird on the front of this tag. Did some just jelly plate painting on the back. I didn't do anything fancy. I made a little pocket here, got a little girl, stick her in there. So there's a lot of fun stuff in this journal. It's just all vintagey, fun. Look at this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, another piece of tracing paper with a bird and some stitching. Another bird cage. And then on this page, I just did kind of like a collage, and I put a vintage photo there and just some more coffee dye paper. This is one of those huge playing cards, and I just did some you know, Mod Podge, and put like a napkin over it so that you could grungy it up. And then I made a pocket with some more bird themed items. And on this page is another hidden paper clip, and I just stuck this little piece that we did the other day. This is that stamp from that stamped sheet we made, and that just sticks right in there. On this side, I just stamped a piece of paper on that side and a couple little doodads in here. Doodads, is that even still a word people use? Anyway, there's a corner tuck here. This is a big journaling card that slips in there. Underneath is coffee dyed paper for lots of places. And same on this side. Another one of those pretty bird cages. And another, this sheet was from Louisa Heinzel's, one of her background kits. Can't remember the name of it, but, and then the back of the journal. And this has, I made a pocket out of that same thing from that I used for the cover. Just a fun little mason jar tag with some bugs in it, and a couple little odds and ends. Another piece of the measuring tape. So yeah, it's a smaller journal. Really vintage and grungy, and has a little bit of birds in there. So that'll be in my Etsy shop probably later today after this video loads. So if you're interested, go on over there and check it out. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.